So I finally finished watching Mob Psycho 100 from start to finish. I've reacted to every episode and season individually. If you're interested in seeing my thoughts on every episode more in depth, that's on my page. But this is basically just like a little conclusion, my thoughts on the series. So yeah, but if you haven't watched Mob Psycho 100 yet, please do. I implore you to do so. It's absolutely incredible. One of the best things I've seen this year. If you're a fan of shonen or just good shows in general. I mean, this show has some of the best animation I've seen. It looks incredible, incredibly vibrant. The fights themselves are really impactful and they have a lot of meaning behind them. The characters are hilarious but have a surprising amount of depth. Especially Regan surprised me a lot throughout this series specifically. And then there's also just the story arcs in general. You know, there's really good through storylines like the story with Claw, which spanned basically 2 seasons. And then there's also just like the mini arcs, which I love, like the Divine Tree and the hiking episode and that sort of stuff. But there's so much to enjoy in this series that I personally love. Like I said, it's one of my favorite things I've watched this year. And it surprised me with how invested I've gotten in the story and the characters. And the fact it's actually concluded and the story's finished makes me a bit upset, but it has the perfect ending. I couldn't imagine a series wrapped up better than that. You know, sometimes series finish, you're like, oh, fuck, there's still so much stuff to be explored. But with this one, it wraps up so perfectly, and I'm so happy for all the characters. Without spoiling anything, I'm so happy with the ending. And the series as a whole, like I said, it's incredible. The fights, unbelievable. The fight with Mogami and Mob, ridiculous. Suzuki and Mob, amazing. Like I said, the character growth of everybody, Regan, Mob, Dimple, fucking everybody in the series has been really great. Like their character arcs have been phenomenal. The individual episodes with the individual stories, like the story where Mob had to sort of like save a family of ghosts, and he had this confliction with himself, was so good. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go too into depth with all my opinions on every single part of it. But if you want to see that, it is on my page. But I just want to say Mob Psycho 100 is fucking brilliant. I'm so happy I watched it, and you should definitely go watch it too. But yeah, it's amazing. Go watch Mob Psycho 100 right now if you haven't.